to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. This indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
In our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass sides, they never lie. How can this small mind cope? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone. One cell thing, hardly knows it's alive. You're better off dead if you only knew your growing life's taking a dive. I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn away, you stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
one can be. If every page was torn from the magazine, would cast still drives the media machine. Your product's image and pursuit are endless. Identity can leave you selfless. We will not witness this anymore. This is the end for you, my friend. I can't forgive
for my family, for my friends, for all those that we've lost our way. This is a message, this is for you. Never forget the Lower East Side crew. For my family, for my friends, for those that we lost our way. This is a message, this is for you. Never forget the Lower East Side crew. I remember all the times we spent and all that we went through. Down on Avenue A, the year was 1982. Oh God, New York City, New York. That's how we lived it. We always stuck together. We always had something to prove. We gave breath to a movement. This is for the old school avenue. Oh God, New York City, New York. That's how we lived it. Hardcore. From New York City, New York. That's how we live our lives. Stigma. For my family, for my friends, for those that we lost, I say, this is the message, this is for you. Never forget the Lower East Side crew. For my family, for my friends, for those that we lost, I say, this is the message, this is for you. Never forget the Lower East Side crew. For my family, for my friends, for those that we lost, I say, this is the message, this is for you. Never forget the Lower East Side crew. Hardcore.
In a grasp of the test, it's a feeling achievement. Everybody's always only to see himself. With a pocket of mouth, that you just don't dare. Never stand out open hand to anyone else. People tell me why, this after the line, trying to make me get confused about the USA. When the back of my mind, that you just don't hear. To comprehend or overstand, I see what I say. Mother, whatever, go and get tired. Whatever, go and get tired. Well, every day sing a story, no factual glory. I can I still don't like it, and I know I don't want it. I can try again. Almighty watching, I can try again.
brain with me every day, drives me insane. I feel in my heart that if I had a gun, I feel in my heart I wanna kill some. I feel in my heart the end will come. Come on.
My way, you're one of them. You say you're my friend, but you're one of them. Tell me that I'm wrong.
Try to sing me your ego song. You are one of them. My war, you're one of them. You say
That you're that, but you're one of them.
one of them. One of them. You're one of them. You're one of them. I can't believe you. You're one of them. And you're one of them. And you're one of them. And you're one of them. One of them. Them. My
I am Governor Jerry Brown. IRS smiles and never frowns. Soon I will be president. Out of power will soon go away. I will be Führer one day. I will command all of you. Your kids will meditate. Your kids will meditate too. California, over Alice. California, over Alice. Over Alice. California, over Alice. Syntaxists will control you. 100% natural. You will jog for the master race and always wear the happy face. You close your eyes, can't happen here. A big blue on white horse's dear. The hippies won't come back, you say. Mellow out or you will pay. Mellow out or you will pay. California, over Alice. California, over Alice. Over Alice. California, over Alice.
nation's pride, the dirty water of the rivers. No one can take away her memory. Oh, England belongs to me. We've shown the world that the boys are back to stay, and you all know what we can do. It's held high, fighting all the way for the red, white and blue. England belongs to me, a nation's pride, the dirty water of the rivers. No one can take away her memory. Oh, England belongs to me. England belongs to me. You better believe it. A nation's pride, the dirty water of the rivers. No one can take away her memory. Oh, England belongs to me. England belongs to me. A nation's pride, the dirty water of the rivers. No one can take away her memory. Oh, England belongs to me. England belongs to me. A nation's pride, the dirty waters of the rivers. No one can take away her memory. Oh, England belongs to me.
They ask me why I'm hateful, why I'm bad. They tell me I've got things they never read. They tell me go to church and see the light, 'cause the good Lord's always right. So what? So what? So what if Jesus died on the cross? So what about a fucker? I don't give a toss. So what if the master walked on the water? Don't see it, try to stop the slaughter. Say I wouldn't have to live for bins if I would go and confess my sins. Say I should commit no crime, 'cause Jesus Christ is watching all the time. So what? So what? So what if he's always over my shoulder? Realise the truth as I get older. Get to see what a con he is, because it's my life, my notice. But I say they're gonna send me away. Say they're gonna make me pay. We're sorry but you gotta go, 'cause you were naughty, you said no. So what? So what? So what if I see through the lies? So what if the people I despise twist my arm and make me work? I'm no dead the fucking jerk. I'm no spastic lying in the street. I'm no superstar elite. I'm just a person, human being. Oh, you're not, you're a bother of it. You're a bother of it.
sidewalk, 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 sidewalk.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Late night, come home, work sucks, I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
for you. It's happening now. You are not gonna profit from that. Don't wanna look under the new world order. New world order gonna profit from that. In the sky, watching everything you know. It's happening now. You are gonna get a profit from that. Don't wanna look under the new world order. New world order gonna profit from that. Disabled and out. It's happening now. New world order gonna profit from that. Don't wanna live under the new world order. New world order gonna profit from that. First I might not bring your innocent back as renegade. Schools are going off the patrol, cause now the thief is on a roll. Ain't nothing taking toll, I'm not too must not have a soul. All the children gone, hell I must have searched go on. See them on the milk but they someone stole, someone's son and took me from their place to play. Are they sold to slavery? Some said they just ran away, but who's to know and who's to say?
hands are not enough. I'm powerless to help, but take it all upon yourself. Feels like you just can't win. Oh, I run is closing in. So why not think the world in the center of the universe? I see you struggling with the weight of the world. Remember, I'm always by your side. Too many problems, but one little girl, I'll be beside you when all your tears have dried. I lay next to you at night. I know something's just not right.
know things are getting tougher when you can't get the top off the bottom of the barrel. Wide open, roar my future now. Looking fucking new. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. We get up to this side, just like as if I'm not gonna change my mind. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. What you gonna do with yourself? Boy, better make up your mind. What you gonna do with yourself? But running out of time. This time I got it all figured out. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know
them all. Without a doubt, strangled out the only way I know. Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. Cause I wanna be the minority. Stepped out of the line, like a ship runs from the herd, marching out of time. To my helping now, the only way I know. One light, one mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of 1,000 broken hearts. For crying out loud, she screamed under me, afraid for all, fuck them all. You are your side, cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. Cause I wanna be the minority. One light, one mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of 1,000 broken hearts. For crying out loud, she screamed under me, afraid for all, fuck them all. You are your side, cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. Cause I wanna be the minority.
To Bombay, a travelling circus came. They brought an intelligent elephant, and Nellie was her name. One dark night, she slipped her iron chain, and off she ran to Hindustan and was never seen again.
Say goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed a trunk and tumbled up in the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump.
Night by night, she danced to the circus band. When Nellie was leading the big parade, she looked so proud and grand. No more tricks for Nellie to perform. They taught her how to take a bow, and she took the crowd by storm.
Say goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed a junk and tumbled up in the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed a junk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed a junk and tumbled up in the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. The head of the herd is falling far, far away. The neck one eye was silver like the road to Magdalene. Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up in the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump. Now Nellie the elephant packed the trunk and tumbled up in the jungle. Off she went with a jumpity jump, 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 jump.
I don't believe in Jesus Christ. My mother died of cancer when I was 5. No, I don't believe in religion. I was forced to go to church. I wasn't told why. No, I don't believe in the police, for police brutality isn't a dream. No, I don't believe in the system, but nothing it does make sense to me. Don't worry, you'll get over it, you'll grow up, you'll calm down. Another youth, another fashion, you'll get over it, you'll calm down. You don't really mean what you say, you've had too much to drink. Don't be so full of hatred, it's not as bad as you think. No, I don't believe in what you say, you're just part of what I despise. Yes, you're part of that fucking system, I ain't blind, I'm just seeing your lies. Cause the system thrive on ignorance, what the public don't know, they can't reject. In the face of you all, I stand defiant, the rest of the people, they wanna forget.
Now is the time for me to rise to my feet. Wipe your spit from my face, wipe these tears from my eyes. Now is the time for me to rise to my feet. Wipe your spit from my face, wipe these tears from my eyes. I've got to take my life back, one chance to make it right. I've gotta have my voice be heard and bring meaning to this life. Cause I'm trusted for nothing, I've been led astray. I've been tried and tested, but I won't accept defeat. Now I've done things I regret, and it's time to reverse the roles. Now I just wanna make good on all the promises I have made. I will be, I will be, I will be heard. I will be, I will be heard. Now is the time for me to rise. let's have a drink. Back when the war ended, your great grandfather had wrote letters of apology to all of those families of the men who could let you vote. 100 dealers dead by men right out of the coast. You rattle, click and came back from my name, transformed into a damaged environment. Never spoke of the slaughter, he witnessed firsthand. Oh, this is the world I brought you into, man. Our remorse, no rebel. Shadow my phone, Michelle, sit down with me, let's have a drink. What have we here? The train failed Imagineer. This private display on public display, son. Do not be alarmed by your old man's tears. Hey, old man, it's okay. Every dog has his day. Sit down with me, let's have a drink. I've been thinking about you. I've been meaning to tell you. Sit down with me, let's have a drink.
Hello, mate, alright? Yeah, I'm alright.
For once in my life I've got something to say. I wanna say it now, but now is today. And love has been given to grab and enjoy. So let's all grab and let's all enjoy. In the case, are you naughty? Then we'll never be divided. In the case, are you naughty? Then we'll never be divided. Just take a look around you. What do you see? Kids with feelings like you and me. Understand him, he'll understand you. For you are him, and he is you. In the case, are you naughty? Then we'll never be divided. In the case, are you naughty? Then we'll never be divided.
institute of death. The solutions are the problems. They put up the wall. On inside time and primus. When sure we get fuck all. They play the games of power. They caught us on the pack. They deal us to the bottom. But what do they put back?
So I mean, when did you actually decide that punk was not dead?
Years ago. It never died. Suppressed. The music papers just ignored it as another fashion. But there's that many punks that they couldn't ignore it for long. Just the power of the music seemed really, really brilliant. It was like there's no other like music like it. It could make you can go to a gig and you feel really, really good. For years, like the first 2 years, like we got called like a fascist band. Like it's really hard for us to get gigs because we used to wear like swastika armbands and all that. Because it was just us like dress how you want. But it was not to do with like being a Nazi or fuck all. But as soon as you get labelled like a fascist band or an NF band, like nobody wants to know.
Patience trying when you tell me how to live. Well, you don't know anything. Your expectations are wearing thin. You won't even take a look to see another way. You aren't even listening. Take your deals and go away. I'm not covering the same old. I don't read from the same old story. Not covering the same old. Don't know who you think I should be. I'm not coming the same old. I don't read from the same old story. Not coming the same old. Done with yours. I'm living my life for me. Tell me, Father, did I turn out so bad? Didn't I look up to you? Took every piece of advice you had. Go to school, get a job. Send me on your way. You aren't even listening. Take your dreams and go away. I'm not covering the same old. I don't read from the same old story. Not covering the same old. Don't know who you think I should be. I'm not covering the same old. I don't read from the same old story. Not covering the same old. Done with yours. I'm living my life for me. For me.
bad for me.
Children in
To live my life, I begin.
cure they gave us was a lie. Oh, they mean it when they say we're dead and doomed, and every single symptom brings us closer to the tomb. And who will take the credit for our swift and bending fall? Because it's not my fault. Would you be impressed if I said that the dead would help us counting every single moment that we waste our time? All the time we're spending vaccinating this disease. I just can't sit when I think of all the ways we try to hide our melodies. Meanwhile, we died, and everything is fine because it's not my fault. Now you're upset because you finally got the notion that everything you had is spinning down the drain. Oh, give me the one you're back and rambling. You give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, all those things we need. It won't break down when you win for when your number will be called. You'll say it's not my fault. Go now, the others LOH you, and every single one among a lot of you will have your turn. Aye, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like moths that fly into the flame, it always ends up so. You scream, not me, take anybody else, because it's not my fault.
Last night where everyone was trying. Subconsciously I knew it was a lie. And when I woke I knew that it was time to pray, to make amends before the end, before my judgment day. I looked around, I stood alone, I knew what I had to say. I said it's all my fault.
build the president's estate. I'm sorry for the Earth's population. Some who live in the USA, and each of foreigners can copy our morality. They can visit but they cannot stay. Only precious few can garner the prosperity. And it's just like the freedom confidence. We got a place to go where we die, and the architect resides right here. We've got the American Jesus, fostering national faith. We've got the American Jesus, overwhelming millions every day. He's the farmer clearing fields, the puts the army wheels, expressions on the faces of the starting millions. The power of the man, the few that drives the clan. He's the motive and the conscience of the murderer. He's a preacher on TV, the false sincerity, the formula that's written by the big computers and nuclear bombs. The kids with no moms, and I'm fearful that he's inside me. Yeah, we've got the American Jesus, see him on the interstate. We've got the American Jesus, exercising his authority.